Welcome back. So last time we ventured into the spooky House of Horrors and we got a blueprint. So let's take a look at that. Let's hand it over. Time crash, whoa. Somehow the weaponsmith can mess around with time-space shenanigans. So, as you can see, it's already maxed power, or it was nearly maxed power. Now it's a little bit stronger. But what else could Time Crash possibly do? Well, it's going to take every last rare stone we have, but let's see. I think it'll be worth it in the end. Time Crash. Okay. Let's read the description here. We can break time itself. So, this will be a bit hard to really see on Mr. Sandbag. However, if we charge up all the way and do our big explosion, we do a ton of damage, but for a short time, time is slowed, and we get this little aura around us. And if we hit enemies with it, we momentarily re-trigger the slowed down time. And we do a lot of damage the whole time. Crash itself is pretty rare. Time Crash, as a result, isn't going to be used all that often because it's so strong. But it's a cool thing to consider. But with that said, let's head back out and return to where we once were, back at Wondaria. Or Wondaria, possibly. Yeah, there's no E there. So, I went back, I cleared the entire stage without touching a Gordo, which I should have been able to do the first time. That just slipped my mind. But we're good now. So now we can do the Dream Parade, and this one's going to be a bit interesting. There is a very interesting Easter egg here as well that I will do my best to show off for you. But now it's nighttime. Whoa. Calm down there, bud. It's a fire hazard. Nothing out here. Not quite anything else you can find. Let's just head inside. It looks like everyone's left for the day, but maybe we could ring someone. Wow. This is pretty. You know, say what you want about the Switch, but the games can still look really nice. Ow. I just complimented you, game, and you do this to me. So, now the parade stuff is out and about, we're going to have to avoid them as best we can. Poor little Kirby and his stumpy legs, he can only go so fast. So let's do our best to not get run over by these things. Now we could get the giant sword again, but we won't. And hey, another duckling. But now, unfortunately, we are going to have to wade through some danger with these poor guys. They will track behind us, but we don't want to get them run over if we can help it. Quickly move. There's a third one, and there's a bunny trying to ruin our day. Now, really quick, I want to show this off if I can. That was Naughty, a little enemy, and that brings us Sleep Kirby. A bit of a joke copy ability. All it does is put you to sleep. I think there was a Naughty earlier in back in the beach that I killed early, but that is a Naughty. That is actually the last copy ability we need to get. It is a hindrance more than a help, but you know, it might have some uses. We got our last duckling, and a shiny, and now baby needs its bottle. So let's, and I think there is one for each duckling, actually. And there's Mama! They're back, safe and sound. Okay, with that done, let's head up here. Do our best to avoid getting hurt. Let's just let these guys pass. And the same thing again. I don't think there's anything to the side here. That would be a very nifty spot to, you know, hide something. But there is something over here. A friend. One of the more out in the open waddlies that I think we've seen so far. So let's quickly head inside here. What do we have waiting for us? Now, I remember this very well. There is a mission here to not fall into the goop. And a really easy way to do that is to just use Tornado and just fly over it. The game really, really wants you to use Tornado. So we will actually abide by that. Get some ice cream for our trouble. Just slime through here. You know what? We really didn't need that coin. I really don't want to go back for it. So let's try and get inside here. We have another secret available to us in here, and this is where the secret that I want to show off is. I'm going to do that first. So, you can see the times right there. 5 seconds to get the gold, 20 and then 50. The track itself is not that wide. There is a secret to getting that, but more than that, I want to show off a very well hidden secret here. So we'll do our best. I think we can make it. And now what we're going to want to do, we want to wait for this to read 86 seconds and then cross the finish line before it hits 87 seconds. And the main reason why is Hal likes to insert references to 86 in their games because I believe it's something like the way you would read out Hal in Japanese is very similar to how you would read out 86. And so they sneak little references to that in a lot of their games. Like some games, the pause screen music will change after 86 seconds or something like that. But otherwise, this is just one of those well-hidden things that I definitely did not know until now. It's not a mission in this game either. You can totally go through the whole game and not even know anything about it. Let's inch ourselves up while we wait. I don't want to mess this up. So we still have a few seconds. I was debating just cutting to it, but hey, you know what? Let's have a chat. Let's be here for the entirety of it. We got about 10 seconds left. Thankfully, it's not 86 seconds on the dot. That would be a little too mean, I think. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And with that, this is actually another Hal room, technically. And we get a bunch of coins and such. And a capsule. However, I want the secret, so we are going to have to reset this room. Unfortunately. Which means we will actually lose out on all the things I just gained. But I wanted to show that off. It's a neat little reference. So let's retry. No. Don't cancel. Please. We're going to reset this room to the way it once was. And now what you actually want to do is inhale this cone, crack this little thing in the ground open, hit that switch, and we get us a nice little shortcut that will let us get what we need to get gold. Just cut across all of it. We cheated the game and ourselves, but we get a friend out of it. Sadly, you cannot get the HAL room and that in one go, but hey, I wanted to show that off. That is technically speaking the third HAL room, or the second HAL room in the game, excuse me. But, yeah. A neat little feature that they really didn't have to do, but I appreciate that they did it all the same. So now let's get back to it. We still want to avoid this goop. Don't forget that. We want to get over here, which we can only really do with Tornado, I think. It's neat when they play with verticality in this game, since, in general, Kirby is not nearly as vertical as he used to be. Now you'll also see, down below here, a Elfilin wanted poster. So now the Beast Pack wants Elfilin. That's a little concerning. There's also a Digga here. We're going to actually trade up to Drill, because Tornado has more or less done what all we want of it. We're going to use Dig here, because it's actually pretty useful for avoiding these guys. Although it's also useful for just, you know, you could also just use Tornado to go through it if you really wanted to. Very quickly try to avoid this. In fact, you actually didn't even need Drill. You can move fast enough on your own, but we haven't used it in a bit. And if you are slow enough, you could just dig yourself under. In fact, let's do that. Perfect. We have a water pipe there. But force field was up from enemies, so let's take care of them. And now it's time to do something a little interesting. Whoops. Oh, it actually did work. I'm not going to be fast enough. Ow. That's fine. So we can actually push these parade floats into objects with water. In fact, we're going to want to break everything if we can. Get another gotcha capsule. I want those coins, because we're running low on coins nowadays. All those upgrades, they really start to add up. There's another mouthful mode here for us, another refill. We're going to want to bash these into the shutter. It only takes 2, but you'll notice there's a crack behind that wall. So we not only get the Wallaby, but we also get another blueprint. The Fleur Tornado blueprint. We will not be getting that right away due to the lack of funds, I guess you could say. Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, hothead. Okay, we're going to load up on snacks. Head through here. We're nearly done with the level. Follow where the coins lead, because they never lead us astray. But you'll notice there's a little thing here that's actually easy to miss. You can hit this button. And in fact, I'm going to use Drill, since I haven't been using it. Get this stuff before I, whoops. Well, Drill, I trusted you. But there's another hidden Wally there that you can only get if you hit that button first. I believe. It's okay, we get an energy drink. And I don't know why there's a random chili right there, but there he is. And I believe that's everything. We should get that last one as we cross this, because we didn't hit any goop. It's a really nice background. It would be nice to go to a carnival or something like that again at night. Yeah, no mud for us. Sir Kibble. Oh man, there's Wild Frosty. Aw, it's good to know that he gets along with everyone at work. Oh god. How could I forget about Storage Mouth Kirby? Try as I might, I can't. Okay. Well. So that's more Wallabies saved. However, now it's the boss time. We need even more bosses to open the, or more Aldi's to open this up. Danger under the big top. This will be a interesting one. We will tackle that next time. So, get ready for some fur-flinging action.